All right, here we are, October 30th, 2018. Incredible. Beautiful day today up here in Virginia. Today I'm going to talk about, in fact, I'm going to talk about what my newsletter is about, which is, what can I do different? Oh boy, I can go all kind of ways with this. So think about this just for a moment. What can I do different? Why do you want to do anything different? That's a key thing. Why do you want to do anything different? Well, if you could change one thing about yourself immediately, what would it be? Okay, I know we're not supposed to do silence when we're doing streaming or radio or TV, but you got to think about that. What is the one thing about you that you would change? Do you laugh too much when you're around others because you don't know exactly how you fit in? Do you stay quiet because you're not sure of yourself? Are you belligerent because you really don't know anything about a topic and you figure you can just bull your way through it and act mad at other people if things don't go right? Do you sit in a meeting with your peers and superiors and subordinates and don't say anything because you don't want to say the wrong thing, or you don't know if your opinion matters? Or what is the one thing today that you would change? Think about your current attitudes, lifestyle, daily musings in your brain, family situations, challenges that you've faced on the job, just about anything. What is one thing you would like to change? Everybody's got at least one thing, so don't go saying, oh man, I'm perfect. No, you're not. It's good to have a high opinion of yourself, but no, you're not perfect. Some people would say, well, I wished I had a different body. Doesn't matter if it's a man or woman, boy or girl, teens are real conscious of their body. You know, your physical body, some things you can change and some things you can't. You cannot make yourself 4 inches taller. Yes, I can. I can wear heels, or a guy might say, I can wear elevator shoes. But you're not changing your physical body. You have the appearance of height, but you're not really taller. Or how about hair color? You might be a guy. Maybe you're getting some gray in your hair and you're thinking, oh man, I don't want that gray, so I'm going to use this different formula and my hair is going to be the natural color again. Or maybe you're a lady and you're thinking, oh, my hair's starting to get some gray streaks and I want it to be blonde or brown or red or black again, and so I'm going to put this dye in it. Did you make the true color of your hair change? No, you have the appearance of change. Let's go on to something that you can do. Say you want a slimmer, trimmer body. Simple. Exercise. Watch the foods that you eat. I didn't say don't eat. I said watch the types of food that you eat. For me, I have to watch eating ice cream. I'll put on 3 pounds overnight if I eat ice cream. So I have to limit my ice cream. Some people, bread puts a lot of weight on them. So watch your bread intake. You can change that part of your physical appearance. You can strengthen your arms and your legs and your body by exercise or doing cardio training on a walker or stepper or just going out walking around the block. That's something that you can do. So, let's see. What else can we talk about? We could talk about thoughts. And I am trying to follow my newsletter and not get too far off track. How do your thoughts affect your daily life? That's really, that's a good thought. How do your thoughts affect your daily life? Well, let's say you get up in the morning and you and your wife work and you got a couple kids. And you're all rushing around trying to get ready for work and get the kids ready for school. And perhaps you wait for the last minute to pack lunches instead of doing them the night before and putting them in the refrigerator. So you're running around trying to do that. You're trying to get everybody some kind of a breakfast instead of eating a protein bar. And everything's pretty hectic. And in the course of this hecticness, one of the kids accidentally knocks a bowl of cereal off onto the floor and it crashes and breaks apart. And then there's water and cereal to clear up. And so one of you cleans that up while the other one tries to get the child's clothes changed because the milk spilt all over. That's not a way to start a day. But it's going to affect your thinking. So when you get to work, or perhaps on the way to work, the traffic doesn't help your thinking. And when you get to work, when we use the guy's going in and somebody says, good morning, and it's like, and you just growl and move on. And people go, what is wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Went back to the morning. I've had those days. We had 4 children. So let me tell you, I had to learn how to separate personal from work. And I got really good at it. Still good at it. Whatever happened at the house, good, bad, or ugly. When I walked out the front door, I closed the door on the morning's events. Were they still part of me? Oh, yeah. I mean, I couldn't just turn off the feelings I had, but I controlled the feelings I had. So that on the way to work, instead of riding in silence, I might turn on some upbeat music, or I might turn on a CD that's positive and giving me motivation for the day and ideas. I didn't do work on the way to work. I didn't try to rehash how could I have prevented that bowl from crashing to the floor. That was behind me. Music or the CDs, I suggest the CDs is the best because it starts getting your mind working in a positive vein. And by the time I got to work, the events of the morning no longer were having a harsh impact on how I acted toward others. Good morning. Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's going fantastic. Because in my mind, I have left the bad. I've overcome that by controlling what I listen to on the way to work. So yes, things were going fantastic. I was feeling all right. My wife could do the same thing. So you actually control you. Oh boy, events don't control you. Life doesn't control you. You control you. And however your day has gone, or however your day is going to go, is up to you. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, the boss came and got on to me. Oh, wham, wham, wham. Hey, wait. Number one, why did the boss get on to you? Something you did or didn't do? Or something you had no control over? Number two, is this a normal everyday occurrence? Or is it just once in a while? Number three, do you like the job you're doing? Do you like your work? Do you like the environment? Do you like the co-workers? These are thoughts that you need to consider. If you don't like the job, you don't like your co-workers, and you don't like what you're doing, change jobs. And don't give me a bunch of whine stuff. Oh no, this job pays so well. Where can I get another job that pays it? Oh, wait a minute. If you continue year after year in a job that you don't like with around people you can't stand and doing stuff that you are just absolutely not suited to do, you're going to shorten your life 15 to 20 years. So don't tell me about, oh, I'm not making enough money. Money has nothing to do with it. I went through a period of my life, early in my life, where I focused on money. Wrong choice. Then I started listening to people way wiser than me that said, you know, Joseph, you need to look at what kind of work do you want to do? What do you enjoy doing? Well, I enjoy talking. I enjoy interacting with people. Well, then get a job doing that. Don't get in a job as an accountant sitting back in the back of some dark room with a little green flap on your head and the armbands on your arm, because if you're an outgoing person, be around people. If you're not an outgoing person, don't get a job being around people. Oh, man. I mean, if you don't like people, don't get in sales. Don't get in customer service, because you got to talk to them on the phone. Okay, let me go down to some of my points I really would not like to miss. Your thinking affects your life, your family, every aspect of what you do. What are the thoughts that you think? And are you aware of what you're thinking about? This can be a big key. Sometimes you don't interact well with your spouse or your children or your co-workers, your employees, your employers, and you don't know why. Why don't you know why? Because you don't know what you're thinking about. Well, Reverend Booth, it's subconscious. I realize many things can be subconscious and have an outward, external impact on you. You need to start becoming aware of what the subconscious is considering and pondering on. Because if you don't, your relationships will never, ever improve. How do you react physically? This is a key one. Do you sometimes feel unwell, headaches, stomach upset? You go to the bathroom a lot because, oh man, I think I got to go to the bathroom. You go on crying jags? What is that? A crying jag is when you cry for no apparent reason and you keep on crying. Have you ever gotten so angry that you can't see straight? I have. I mean, yes, these are normal events in just about everybody's life. What we have to learn, I had to learn, is how to control these things by being aware of where my mind has been wandering. Have you ever thought about your dreams? Your dreams rehash the day's events, and they also rehash things that's bothering you. I have a pad and a pen by my bed, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night having had some dream. You do realize dreams are like, pff, and they're gone. I write down the dream immediately, no matter if it makes sense or not. I write it down. The next day, I review it. You'd be amazed what I found out about myself and those with whom I interact every day by writing down my dreams. These seem so simple, but man, it took me years to come up with some of this stuff to help me be a better me. So in my newsletter today, you can get a copy by going to www.astepabove.life. In the subject line, put today's newsletter. I'll send you a copy for free. It's normally $99 a year or $10 a month. But if you send me an email, put in the subject line, today's newsletter, I will send you the most current, in this case today, it's newsletter for free. So you can take a look at it, see the stuff I write. It doesn't take long to read one. I mean, if you're really, really, really slow at reading, it might take you 3 minutes. I'm not kidding. Most people zip right through these things, but it might take you 3 minutes. I always have a video that I've done, such as this. I also have a video, a music video, or a teaching video that I plug in there for people to look at that has some reference to the current day's newsletter. Also, I'd like to get you guys, you can write me and order my book. $20, free shipping, signed copy. My first book, Cut the Cloth. Also, you can order my dream journal, Your Future is Created by You. And this is $10 plus shipping. And it had on the inside flap, it gives you some little bullets to go by to get you going. Also, A Step Above Epicurean coffee. We have 3 blends available: Ethiopian, Honduran, and the King's Meadow blend. And these are $15 a pound. They're gourmet coffees plus shipping. So, also my logo soaps, I don't want to forget those. They're all made from essential oils, and even a baby can use those. They're good for everybody's skin. Those are things, these are things that I use to help support our ministry, and so that we can do these broadcasts, so that we can go to churches or businesses or wherever anybody wants us to help. We also, usually locally, or if I'm going to be in an area, you can send me an email, and if I'm going to be in your area, I'll let you know that I'm coming to your area. We do home small groups, or small groups at churches, or small groups at business locations for people. We'll do workshops, seminars. We do weekly small groups locally for people that either don't want to go to church or cannot get to church. And we talk about things that are relevant to their group. If it's a group with no children, I don't need to talk about parenting. If it's a group that's already wealthy, I don't need to talk about wealth. I talk about what the group needs, and they tell me what they need, and that's what I talk about. Well, this is a riff. This has been fun talking to you guys today. So I'm going to go here in a minute and send out my newsletter and put this video in it. You guys make it a fantastic week. Remember, never say, have a great day. Always say, make it a great day, because you are in control of your life, and only you can make it what you want it to be. This is a Rev, the Internet Pastor, signing off. As soon as I figure out where the little cursor is to sign off.